All right, guys, Mac is having a Memorial Day sale 2023 here. This is on the website, so you can go right to the Mac Tools website, click on the Memorial Day sale. What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! Part 3. You're getting a Mac Tools overload. I apologize. I couldn't wait to send these things out. Not only that, I had to make up for some videos, and I'm gone all Memorial Day weekend, so I wanted to put these out in the middle of the weekend because a lot of these deals are Memorial Day only deals. But we're gonna look at this Easy Garage Flyer, and then stick around because I'm gonna show you the deals that they have on sale this weekend that are legit. You have to buy this weekend, so when you watch this video, I'm trying to give you enough time. You're going to have for Sunday, a little bit of Sunday, and Monday to pick up these deals. And you got free shipping on Mac Tools. So just sit tight. Let's jump right into it because we've got a lot to talk about. Magnetic spark plug deal from Vim Tools, $219. Now, keep in mind, this is an on-the-truck flyer, so these prices might be a little bit higher than what you can get elsewhere, but that I'm just showing you. Okay, so, and then we have, once again, I've never been a fan of buying these Vim thin wrenches. The Capri thin wrenches, way better deal. They're like half the price for them. I don't even know why. They're so ridiculous, and they claim they're different, but I've seen them. I'd like to know. They must be some sort of, they must have like, you speed them spinach or something, but I really don't. I've heard Vim say they're different. I'm sorry, but Vim they're full baloney in my opinion on that. 3-piece finger ratchets, those come in handy. $109.99. Tire machines, Atlas. They don't have the price on. I'm guessing 20,000+. Motorcycle lift. I'll tell you one thing about a motorcycle lift. You guys are motorcycle guys. I had a handy lift for a long time. I sold it because of I wasn't using it enough, and they're really expensive. But I would only buy a handy. Owning a handy, this looks like Atlas is a nice one, but I will tell you the Handy Industries here in Iowa, which I'm once again partial to. Handy has always been known. Every motorcycle shop that I've ever been in has Handy lifts, and they are freaking awesome. So if you are interested, check out Handy Industries. Support our local businesses here in Iowa, and I got to tell you, I found another great Iowa tool company, so we're going to have that coming up on a new Tool Tuesday. Anyways, Astro stuff. This circuit light, locking plier circuit light, is a nice light. I will say, not exactly the most ingenious deal, putting a screw in and attaching a butt connector to it, eyelet connector, but it is, however, a nice idea. Astro ball joint kit, $244.99. You got the Onyx drill bits, $179.99, $299. Master front wheel drive bearing adapter kit. I've noticed I've seen some weird press deal for bearing adapters. This is absolutely all you need. These are worth the money and weight in gold, and for your front wheel drive. Hub adapters. Astro air riveter. I might want to get one of these days. Coast lights. You guys know I've recently said I'm done buying Streamlight. Coast lights have lifetime warranties. I really like that. I think Coast lights are your best option in the industry, or Olights, in my opinion. I've been beating the hell out of my Olight. I am thoroughly impressed, and I'm very satisfied. My biggest complaint with Streamlights is the little pieces of parts, they break and they nickel and dime you. The lights themselves seem to be durable in the housings, but I said this. I know a couple guys got offended in the comments, but hey, everybody's got their preference. So, stick to whatever you like. I don't care. Once again, I don't work for any of these companies, so just giving you my opinion. Chlor Automotive, best jump pack in the industry, in my opinion. 770 is a beast. That's the newer upgraded model, and that thing's really a hammer. 1700 peak output. I have gloves, whatever, $20 for the gloves. CTA. Talked about CTA. CTA is a sticker company, much like Sonic is, where they rebrand, they get Taiwanese tools and they put their name on them. 3-piece crank bolt socket set, $114. The 26-piece terminal set, I have that terminal set. I should have done a video on this. So I've had a couple guys ask me about terminal release tools recently. Those kits, I will put a link for that description. That kit is like $130, something like that. That's probably my favorite kit. It's 26 piece because it has a couple extra Deutsch connectors in it. Most of the other cheap generic ones are 23 piece sets, and they have some funky connectors, funky ones that don't work that well. I might buy one of those cheap ones to just show the differences and talk about it, because I do a lot of depinning, and I've seen a lot of bad information on the internet, like people saying, oh, you can just use a pick and depin. Well, that's fine if you're not replacing them. When you spread terminals, and guys that are electronic guys and diagnostic guys know, you've repaired those terminals from people that use picks. And I will tell you firsthand that replacing pigtails can get very, very expensive, especially if you can't buy them and you have to go to the junkyard and get them. I charge, if I have to go to a junkyard and get them, or have to call on, if a junkyard can get them for me, it's not so bad. If I have to go and retrieve or find a pigtail, I have a bunch of harnesses that I save in a box, but if I have to retrieve those pigtails, it can cost up to $200 just for me to replace one pigtail because it gets damaged. So think about that when you're letting somebody work on your car or whatnot, electrical wise, because that is a major issue it keeps coming up. I had a guy call me and had a Toyota Sienna that that a guy worked on. He depinned it and destroyed all the pins. That I did a drag test on him. Long story short, it was not a good deal. Universal line kit, I don't recommend buying these. I don't like these cheap Taiwanese wires. I'll tell you that I've seen that I don't like the pins on them. AES Wave is well worth the money, especially this is a $434 kit. You can buy the AES Wave one for $250. You're going to be completely happy. They're premium grade wires, very, very well built. 10-piece 10mm socket, dumb. 17-piece deep metric socket set, definitely a nice kit. Deburr, easy chamfer, deburr. Sorry, I'm getting going long on this, but man, Curion. We were just talking about this. Here's the Curion N2 and tablet. Shout out to oh man, I'm dumb. Baja Automotive, who was on my live stream the other night talking about this. I'm actually going to get this tablet because I need to step up to use my Curion more. This is probably the best tool on the market. I always hear people ask me about multimeters and whatnot. This is it, guys. This is absolutely the best. If I had a standalone unit for this, I had a Fire tablet I tried hooking up to this. Got frustrating. Then I hooked it up to my phone. I hated always diddling with that. But the support, the company, everything about Curion is top notch. For $5.99, which this price is there, and I'm sure you can get it cheaper. This is a crazy good deal. It blows the snap-on out, blows the fluke out of the water. Absolutely one of the best tools to have. I highly recommend any new tech or seasoned tech. Josh at Curion is awesome, so just keep that up. Magnetic boot holder is awesome too, because you can stick that to the side of something when you're working. Ingersoll Rand impacts. You know the deal on those bad boys. They're always awesome. Not a bad tool to have. Probably not the most crazy expensive ones, but we got the N2 replacement fuse packs for $9.99 for when you blow them because you're doing parasitic draws or something and you hit the wrong wire. I really like this Easy Flyer because it just gives you a good idea about some tools. So don't take the prices to heart, guys. Just kind of look at this. I will put some links in here. I will put some links in the description for some of these tools that are cheaper, like the Curion and whatnot, especially if you don't have a Mac dealer or whatnot. But definitely some good options. Crowfoot, you can get those from Powerbuilt for like $30. We can get the drill tips from USA Made. You can get them from King Cut and all those guys that have Norseman and whatever that have those the Speedy multi-tip bits. But K-Tool, portable wireless speaker, and then we have a box there. But the fans, we're going to get into fan deal here too. Right here, speaking of fans, now I have fans, and I'll tell you what, this Pedestal fan, not a bad deal. I'm going to see if I can find this and put it in the link in the description. This is one of the most important tools in a shop to have. I run I run Patterson fans, and this Pedestal USA made one looks like a Patterson. I got to tell you, Patterson is absolutely amazing. I've never, ever in my entire life, I have a Patterson fan that's as old as me that always pumps out air, works great, and I can't say enough good ththings about them. K-Tool is another sticker company, so none of these fans are made by them once again. And I'm not a big fan of K-Tool anyways. They're kind of a shady company in my opinion. Most of their crap is just rebranded with somebody else's name on it. Sometimes they have a good deal here, and I think this USA made one is a Patterson rebrand, and I bet it's a hell of a deal. But I would actually pay $279 for this because these Pedestal fans are amazing. They pump out a lot of air. I will try to find a Patterson or equivalent USA made one, and I think they're about $200. You definitely can't go wrong with them. Don't buy the cheap ones. The motors go out eventually. You'll be so much happier with spending another $100 versus what I think Harbor Freight has a 30-inch one that's right around $120. Spend the extra $80. Buy the Pedestal fan. I'm telling you, you'll be happier in the long run. They don't wobble. That's just from my experience. So I know you guys are like, what the hell? We're talking about fans. We got the Shark tools. These are awesome tools. They're definitely kind of expensive, but for body shop guys, I hear nothing but good things about these and how absolutely amazing they are. So prices on these $2,000, a couple $100 for all this stuff. But these are amazing tools made in the USA. Lang, the strat on those. Lang's great stuff. We have the 4-piece Speedy scraper set, $72.99. That backward scraper is definitely handy to have. Believe it or not, I got an SK1 and those backdrag scrapers. Even though I love the carbide ones, every once in a while, if you got to get into a tight corner and you can only go one way, that's nice to be able to have those to drag it back. 3-way exhaust back pressure. Once again, that's a great tool to have because to test a plugged up cat. Transmission engine oil pressure tester. Another great tool. I think that's USA made. Leak down tester is actually the same that's rebranded from Snap-on. Fuel injection testers. Nice kits like that. The no-goes. Not really a big fan of those. SB tools. Schley products. You guys know these are the best in the business when it comes to them. They're expensive, but these tools are these are Snap-on quality tools. And Schley is an amazing company. I've had several conversations with them. Love these guys. They're definitely fantastic. Schley, Tiger tools, those are like specialty puller tools that I really like. The Steck Big Easy, I feel like that should be in everybody's toolbox. For doing lockouts, these are absolutely the most amazing tools, simplest to use. You can't go wrong, and the glow stick definitely comes in handy at night. There's the Streamlights. There's a price on those. I'm not really going to talk about them because, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Streamlight. SunX socket sets. Look at these. 48-piece socket, 1/4-inch drive, master impact socket set. Now, I wish this had the swivels in it. That's the one thing that I've noticed about these sets is they never come with the swivels usually. They call them masters. I'd like to see the master set I bought off the Matco truck. I paid $450 for it, and I'm not going to lie to you. It's kind of expensive, but it came with the universals, and I absolutely love that set. That was a best set I ever bought. Now they're like $600, and I'm not disappointed, but $149. I love SunX sockets for cheap sockets. If you're looking to spend money, stay away from everything else. SunX is the best bang for your buck for the money. I've had them for years, and I've never had problems. I had some gray pneumatics. I don't like them because I've had issues warrantying them. Maybe it's my area. Other people say they don't have problems, but SunX to me is a solid tool. I've never heard a whole lot of people complain about warranties, so that's why I like the SunX. And SunX is a sticker company. They don't manufacture anything, guys. So many people are like, "Oh, the ADV is the same." They're not the same. They're made in the same factory, but they're not the same socket, and they're not made by SunX. SunX is not. I can actually show you the address where SunX and PTP tools are actually in the same exact building, and it's a whole, whatever. We'll get into that in another deal. Heavy duty compact utility cart, $344. Seat, chair, $229. Kind of expensive for an aftermarket chair. The Wilton B.A.S.H hammer set. I've heard a lot of guys say they like those. $574 for the master set right there. You get all the hammers you need. And I'm sure they're a little bit cheaper elsewhere. Vapor canisters, I love those things. That's the best way to get brake clean, in my opinion. Bulk brake clean is so expensive. Hell of a deal on that. All right. Second quarter, Easy Garage. I believe this is the last page. Yes, this is the last page right here. I like this Mueller Keps tray, $344.99. I wish I had a crank up on it, but it's kind of a neat tray. Wrench extender. We got some bits, hammers right there, and then a heavy-duty impact hammer. Let's go and take you to the next. All right, guys. Mac is having a Memorial Day sale 2023 here. This is on the website, so you can go right to the Mac Tools website, click on the Memorial Day sale. These are the deals they're having for it, and you see right here, it's free shipping on all of these. Deluxe compression tester set. This comes with the solid rod. This is an actual nice compression tester set, $163. These 3-piece pistol plier set. These are limited quantities, so they'll be gone. So definitely check these out. You're definitely going to want to look at these and see, because there is a few deals on here. Well, let's double up there. A few deals on here. The multi-directional hose cam pliers are some of my favorite, $37.59. Bearing puller set's a little high price. You can still get that cheaper. I bought mine from Kloppus, whatever, and it's pretty much the exact same set, rebranded for Mac. Lang mini hose bench pliers, $27.99. We have the 12-piece 3/8 drive precision torque sockets for $199. 3/8 drive. So if you don't have Mac dealers, like I said, this is a time for you if you want to buy some Mac tools and to get free shit. I'm sure there's some Mac dealers that are not happy about this, but I got to tell you, this is smart for Mac. I'm telling you, internet sales are the way of the future, and they're going to be rough on tool trucks. I'm going to tell you that right now. But the internet, I mean, everybody's got a tool truck. It comes in the form of a UPS or FedEx, so that's the beautiful part about life these days that we have. I never had this option. I grew up, I'm older than Google. I never had these options, so it makes me excited that I can get stuff like this where I never was able to. I grew up with CODs. If you guys know what a COD is, comment down below. Some of you younger guys have no idea what that is, and sometimes we had to wait up to 2, sometimes 3 weeks to get stuff when we ordered it through mail order and catalogs and online through numbers. But easy pry bar tool, $18.39. Hammer, $59.99. RBRT hex keys. These are awesome, especially you guys are motorcycle guys, but these are actually a nice option to have, $103.99. We have the 38-piece 1/4-inch drive SAE precision torque micro bit set, $175.99. 12-piece Mac grip combination screwdrivers, $247. Propane heat gun with your different tips. I love the deflector there for doing like heat shrink and stuff, $91.99. RBRTs. Boom shakalaka, $167.99. What's up, Grip Edge? Yours are $169 on Amazon. I will leave a link in Amazon so you can see it yourself. RPTs are actually more expensive, and they claim that they were supposed to be cheaper than tool truck price. Mac is sticking it to them for being the shady people that they are. And now, if you guys don't understand, I guarantee you're going to see a lot of RBRT stuff go on sale because Grip Edge tried to do what they did. That was dirty, and that was what the tool business is about. 2-piece wide tip hose remover set. I love these. $65.99. These are one of my favorites. I use that long flat one all the freaking time for pushing hoses off deep in. I'm telling you what, definitely a tool worth having. Bent blowgun, $51.99, and then the new flare nut wrenches they have now, $143.99. Look at this deal, boys. All you guys that were talking about the high expensive snap-on ones, well, check it out. 33-piece 12-point precision torque combination wrench sets, $734.99 in the foam, SAE and Dimetric. Free shipping on them now. Better jump on these because I'll guarantee you they're going to blow off the shelf. And then we have a 14-piece set, which I've showed in the other video, $269.99. But wait, there's more CP. Yes, they have the foam. There's the part number if you want to buy the foam and you already have the precision torque wrench sets. Personally, I'm not a huge foam guy, but some guys might like to fill out their toolbox at home, especially if they got a decadent setup and they want a really nice, clean setup. Right there it is, $104.99. This is like a sore Peter. You can't beat it. So if you made it this far in the video, hit me a subscribe. Remember to hit that like button. Remember to ring that bell. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.